Hi and welcome to my channel. So in today's video we want to learn how to use weekdays, months and seasons in a sentence. Let's start with the weekdays. When we want to say on a specific weekday, for example on Monday, then the structure is weekday plus na. For example, we want to say on Monday, then it is maanantai, which means Monday, plus na, and we get maanantaina, which means on Monday. Here's one example. Koulu alkaa maanantaina means the school starts on Monday. Next one. Now we want to say that events happen on specific weekdays again and again. In English we would, for example, say on Mondays or on Fridays. The structure is weekday plus isin or sin. Here's one example. We want to say on Mondays. Then it is maanantai plus sin is maanantaisin, which means on Mondays. Now let's take another example where we add isin. Let's say we want to say on Wednesdays. Then it is keskiviikko plus isin is keskiviikkoisin, which means on Wednesdays. Here's one example. Me tapamme kirjastossa perjantaisin means we meet in the library on Fridays. Note that instead of saying on Mondays, which is maanantaisin, you can also say joka maanantai, which means every Monday. Alright, let's move on. Now we want to say from a specific weekday until a specific weekday. So that means when we want to say, for example, from Monday till Friday, then we have to put Monday into the elative case. We recognize it by the ending sta. That means we get maanantaista. Maanantaista, which means from Monday. And now we want to say until Friday, then we put Friday into the elative case, which is perjantaihin. Perjantaihin is the elative case of perjantai, which means Friday. Here's one example. Olen töissä maanantaista perjantaihin means I'm at work from Monday till Friday. Next one. Now we want to express starting from. For example, when we are talking about a specific action and we want to say, starting from Monday, I'm going to do this or that. In such a sentence, the weekday has to be put in the elative case, followed by alkaen or lehtien. For example, when we want to say from Monday on or starting from Monday, then it is maanantaista alkaen. Maanantaista alkaen. So maanantaista is maanantai in the elative case, followed by alkaen. Here's one example. Olen lomalla tiistaista alkaen means starting from Tuesday, I'm on vacation. Let's take another example with lehtien. Let's say we want to say from Saturday on I'm in Norway. Then it is lauantaista lehtien olen Norjassa. From Saturday on, I'm in Norway. So here we have lauantaista, which is the elative case of lauantai, which means Saturday, followed by lehtien. Lauantaista lehtien from Saturday on. Next one, how to express until. When we want to say until Wednesday or until Friday, then we put the weekday in the elative case, followed by asti. For example, we want to say until Sunday. Sunnuntaihin asti. Until Sunday. So sunnuntaihin is the elative case of the weekday sunnuntai, followed by asti. Until Sunday. Here's one example. Olen Lontossa sunnuntaihin asti means I'm in London until Sunday. Next one. Now we have three similar expressions. Let's say last Monday, this Monday, and next Monday. So the structure is either viime, which means last, tänne, which means this, or ensi, which means next, plus the weekday in its as-if case. For example, last Monday is viime maanantaina. This Monday is tänä maanantaina. This Monday and next Monday is ensi maanantaina. Let's take one example. We want to say last Monday I was in Finland. This is viime maanantaina olin Suomessa. Here we use olin, which is the first person singular past tense, because we're talking about something that happened already in the past. Viime maanantaina olin Suomessa, or tänä maanantaina olen Suomessa, means this Monday I am in Finland. Or ensi maanantaina olen Suomessa, which means next Monday I'll be in Finland. Alright, now let's move on to the months. When we want to say in a specific month, for example in November, then the structure is month plus sa. So that means we put the month into the inactive case. Let's say for example in November, which is marraskuussa, in November. Here's one example. Marraskuussa sataa vettä, which means in November it's raining. So sataa vettä means it's raining water, but in English we would translate this sentence as in November it's raining. Alright, next one. Now we want to say from a specific month until a specific month. Let's take for example from June until August. So when we want to say from June, then we have to put the month into the elative case. So that would be kesäkuusta, from June, and until August requires the structure month in its elative case. So in August is elokuuhun, until August. Let's take a look at one example. Kesä kestää kesäkuusta elokuuhun, means the summer lasts from June until August. Now let's move on to the next one. Now we want to say from a specific month on. Let's say we want to say from February on. So this requires the structure month in its elative case plus alkaen or lehtien. So for example, from February on would be helmikuusta alkaen. Helmikuusta is the elative case of the month February, and it's followed by alkaen, which expresses from February on. Here's one example. Olen Suomessa helmikuusta alkaen, means I'm in Finland starting from February. Next one. Now we want to say until a specific month, for example until January. Here the structure is the month in its elative case plus asti. So when we want to say until January, then it is tammikuuhun asti. Tammikuuhun is the elative case of the month tammikuu, followed by asti. Let's say we want to say I'm on vacation until January. Then we would say olen lomalla tammikuuhun asti, which means I'm on vacation until January. Let's move on. Now we want to say last month or this month or next month. So last month is viime kuussa. This month is tässä kuussa. Next month is ensi kuussa. For example, we can say olin viime kuussa Norjassa, which means last month I was in Norway. Next one, now we want to say a month ago. This is kuukausi sitten. For example, tapasimme Helsingissä kuukausi sitten, means we met in Helsinki a month ago. Now, when we want to say 2 months ago, then we have to put kuukausi into the partitive case because it's following a number. This would, for example, be tapasimme Helsingissä 2 kuukautta sitten, means 2 months ago we met in Helsinki. Next one, now we want to express in a month. So something happens in the future. Here the structure is kuukauden kuluttua. So kuukauden is the genitive case of the noun kuukausi, which means month. Here's one example. Tapamme uudelleen kuukauden kuluttua. Means we are going to meet again in a month. And when we want to say we are going to meet in 2 months, then it is tapamme 2 kuukauden kuluttua. So the number 2, which is kaksi, has to be put here into the genitive case. So kaksi and kuukausi here have to be put both into the genitive case. That's why we have 2 kuukauden, because they are followed by a postposition, which is kuluttua. Now we move on to our third topic, the seasons. When we want to say in winter, then it's talvella. Winter is talvi, and in winter is talvella. Spring is kevät. In spring is keväällä. Summer is kesä. In summer is kesällä. Autumn or fall is syksy, and in autumn is syksyllä. Now let's see how to use them in a sentence. Talvella sataa paljon lunta means in winter it's snowing a lot. Literally it means in winter it's raining a lot snow, but in English we would rather say it's snowing a lot in winter. Talvella sataa paljon lunta. Let's do one more example. Syksyllä sataa vettä means in autumn it's raining. Literally it means in autumn it's raining water, but in English we say in autumn it's raining. That's it for today. I hope you liked this video. If you did so and want to learn more Finnish, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.